Hey Hollis, thank you for joining the live. I have a list ready. Hey yo Benji, what's up, man? I have a list ready for the beginning of the live, as I do with every live. As always, we are going to wait till a couple more people join in. Today's list, I have 8 fragrances, and they are just good warmer weather fragrances. Not like in any price, just some good warm weather fragrances I have in my collection. But yeah. What is your guys' fragrance of the day? I guess that's what I want to know. Because mine is... Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Mine is Rouse Club Eau de Parfum. I really like this. But then I also sprayed... I gave myself 2 sprays of Le Beau a little bit later in the day. Because I just wanted to wear it. But I'm going to wear Le Beau tomorrow. But I don't know. Rouse Club Eau de Parfum, it's just super nice. It kind of gives me a headache when I first wear it. But then it's actually like dries out. It's super nice, honestly. I like this fragrance, and I got it for pretty cheap. I think I got it for like 27 bucks. Granted, it is only a 1.7 ounce, but it was still a pretty good deal. That's also why I really like shopping at rack stores, because you never know what you can find. Hey yo, Joel, what's up, man? All right, so I got 3 fragrances today: Blue Jeans, Versace the Dreamer, and First Instinct Together. Which you put in your vid earlier. Oh. Yeah, you got... it's right here. It's in the list. Yeah. Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Together. It's nice. I like it. It smells like Invictus with a floral undertone. What do you think about Versace Blue Jeans and Versace the Dreamer? Interestingly enough, I just did a spray of the Dreamer on my wrist. The thing about Versace the Dreamer, I can definitely see it being more a fragrance that you spray on your shirt opposed to spraying it like actually on your skin. But it's really heavy on the white florals, so it's definitely not really mass appealing. I almost feel like it has like some niche qualities to it, but it's a very artistic fragrance, I would say, but not a really big mass appealing fragrance. But personally, I think it smells nice. It's definitely super heavy on the white florals, like I said, but it's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on the list. I have 8 summertime fragrance or summer, spring, warm weather fragrances. Fragrance of the day was Spirit Millionaire by Lamani Paris, unpopular but nice vanilla fragrance. I'm wearing blue jeans right now. I like it. It's not as synthetic as I thought it would be. Spicier than I thought too. I can definitely see how it has a spicy side. It's definitely more of like a... It's more of like a fresh spicy, I would say. I don't really think it's like a warm spicy because, yeah, I mean, I'd say it's more on the fresh spicy side. All right, so I'm going to get started on the list. Like I said, 8 warm weather fragrances. First one I'm going to start with, I have 2 that I'm going to start with because they're both Invictus styled fragrances, but First Instinct Together and Risasi Hawass. First Instinct Together it's a different approach on Invictus. You have like that normal Invictus DNA, but this has like a floral undertone to it, which I think is a little interesting, but I really like how it plays out. This is a really nice fragrance. It's also only like 20 bucks. And you can find this at your rack stores pretty often. That's where I think you'd find it the most. But this stuff is good. Super cheap, and it lasts about 6 to 7 hours. So it's pretty good for the pretty good long-lasting fragrance too. But I really like this stuff. Pineapple for this in the top note, because it does have pineapple in the top note. It's really like fresh and fruity. And then Hawass, it's definitely more of a synthetic take on Invictus. How are you, bro? Good. What about you? But like I said, it's definitely more of a synthetic take on Invictus, and my batch lasts so long. It lasts like 10 to 11 hours. This stuff is super strong. I do 2 to 3 sprays when I wear it, because I feel like if I spray more, it's going to be choking some people out. I'm guard. Nice, man. Now that I'm done with the Invictus styled fragrances, Prada Luna Rosa EDT definitely deserves to be on a lot more lists than it's on. This fragrance, I've never smelt it in store, and this was a blind buy, but it almost reminds me of Armani Code in a way. Um, and it's just super nice. It's fresh, it's powdery, it's slightly sweet. Um, it's just pretty nice. I paid like $23.50 for this, so I got a really good deal. And it seems to last a long time. And I got a couple compliments when I wore this too. How many do you have? I have like 43 or 44, but like almost 50. The next fragrance, which I really feel like gets overshadowed, would be Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue EDT. It starts off very fresh and citrusy and then dries down to a musky, woody combo. This stuff, I think it just smells super professional. It smells masculine. It smells super nice. A lot of people say get the O Intense. It smells a lot better and it lasts longer. Longevity, yes, the O Intense does last longer, but I smelled these side by side at my Dillard's. I could not tell them apart. It smells um the exact same as the O Intense smells the exact same as the EDT, but I like this. You can pick it up for pretty cheap at your rack stores too. But this one I blind bought, and I'd smelt it in store like once or twice, but couldn't really remember what it smelled like, but I blind bought it and I really liked it. Lucky guy, my spray ends in a week. I'm getting 3 samples on Wednesday. I'm getting Leighton from Parfums Marley, Dolce and Gabbana the one, and Versace Dylan Blue. Dolce and Gabbana the one, super good, sweet, warm tobacco fragrance. Which I have that one. It's good. It just doesn't last that long, but this stuff, it has a really nice tobacco note, and this stuff is sexy, dude. I'll be honest, I really do like how this fragrance smells. Just doesn't last the longest. Dylan Blue, so good. It's honestly, I don't know, because I've gotten mixed opinions with this. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people really don't think it's the best thing. But I really like this. And Dylan Blue, and if I'm not mistaken, but Leighton should be pretty good, just versatile fragrances that you can wear whenever. Joel, Dylan Blue is great. Don't know about the others. Yeah, I don't know about Leighton. Every time I go, I don't care about how I look like, but the smell is always my first priority. That's fair, honestly. I would say, like, whenever I walk out of the house, I'm like, do I have a good fragrance on? So I could definitely relate to that. Another great summertime fragrance is Mont Blanc Legend Red. This is a woody and fruity fragrance. It has a nice creamy tonka bean note in it. And it's just super good. Honestly, I really like this. I picked this up, this 1.7 ounce for about $40. When I run out of this, I'm definitely going to be getting a full-size bottle. I really do like this stuff. I don't know if I like it more than the EDT of Legend. I know I like it more than Legend Spirit, though. That's really like the only other like main summertime fragrance from them. Some people think Dylan Blue is too teenagery or bland. See, I got a comment the other day on my channel when I wore blue jeans, so Wednesday, or Dylan Blue, so that was Wednesday, I think. And this person was just like blue jeans is too synthetic and too youthful for me. And then he like said that it was really bad. And I just responded to him and I was just like, oh well, I like synthetic fragrances and I'm a kid, so it's probably perfect for me. I've heard really good things about Leighton, and the description from top to bottom notes are apple to lavender to vanilla. Sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, having something really like vanilla and lavender combos are super good. Have you ever tried the Muslim Akhtar? It's a long-lasting scent. No, I haven't. What's your favorite summer fragrance? So I would say my favorite summer fragrance is a two-way tie between Le Beau EDT and Acqua di Gio Profondo. But here were a couple other fragrances, and I just pulled out like all my favorite summer scents. Legend Red, super good. Light Blue EDT, super good. Luna Rosa EDT is good. Hawas is good if you want like a synthetic take on Invictus. First Instinct Together is amazing if you want like a floral take on Invictus. Yeah, and then I'll get to the other fragrances. I have a clone of Leighton, and it's good. Cinnamon and apple, like apple pie. Yeah, I saw that comment. Yeah, I was just so like weirded out about it. I'm back. How are you? Hey, I'm pretty good, man. How about you? Valid. Hey, thank you. It's your Oh, I totally just read your username. Have you ever tried Forg Extreme? No. Have you tried Light Blue Intense? Yes, I have tried Light Blue Intense. My issue with it is I smelt them side by side. I really can't tell any difference between the actual smell. Longevity is really the only factor, like to me, that's different. They smell the exact same. And for that reason, I decided was gonna save my money and just buy Light Blue EDT. But I don't know. It's just to me like I know really the big difference between Light Blue EDT and Intense is Intense has aquatics, but I can't really smell them. They smell the exact same. Um, the next fragrance I'm going to talk about because I already showed it, Acqua di Gio Profondo. Pretty much any Acqua di Gio is going to be great for summertime. This is a very mineral and aquatic heavy fragrance. It has 2 aquatic notes. It has sea notes in Aqua Zone, and it also has mineral notes. But this is a really good fragrance. It only lasts about 6 to 7 hours, so it's not the longest lasting fragrance. And the opening is pretty bad. It's a weird alcohol heavy opening, but after about 15 minutes, dude, you wear this and you smell good. Um, when will your next live stream be? So when I normally stream, I stream most of the time Sunday night, but Monday night I'll always try and stream. Tuesday I'll always try and stream. Wednesday I'll always try and stream. Thursday I will always try and stream. Friday I might stream depending on what I'm doing that night. Same with Saturday. It depends what I do that night. Most of the time Sunday I'll stream, but I'm thinking the next stream I'm gonna do is probably either going to be Sunday night or Monday night. But if you subscribe to me and you turn on notifications, it'll notify you every time I go live. Gotcha. I want the Intense because of the longevity, but it's a good bit more. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would say go to your dealers and smell them side by side. If you smell a difference between the EDT and the Intense and you think the Intense is better, go with the Intense. But if you're okay with just reapplying, I would say save your money and just get the EDT. Profondo is that like a no? Like a no emoji? Profondo is great. I think it's great. Yo, hey, what's up, David? You're 2 hours behind me, I think. Well, yeah, for me, it's 9/11 right now. What a fun time. I've heard JPG Elixir is too sweet. Is that true or not? So honestly, I think it depends. Me personally, I like sweeter fragrances, so I don't think it's too sweet. If you like more masculine tobacco fragrances, this isn't really like a unisex fragrance, but it's definitely more of like a youthful tobacco fragrance. So if you like more masculine fragrances, you might think that this is too sweet. But if you like if you've ever smelled Ultramale or some other stuff like that, it kind of has like that similar sweetness. So I don't feel like it's too sweet, but obviously it's gonna depend person to person. Looks like you're a big fan of colognes. Yeah, I am. It's one of my biggest passions, I guess you could say. For me, it's 11/11. It is 11/11 for me. I like Profondo. I get it. Yeah, no, I do like Profondo. It's pretty good. What's up, brother? But no, I don't feel like LaMail Elixir is too sweet for me personally. But I am a fan of the sweeter fragrances, all things considered. And we have 2 more fragrances that I think are perfect for summer. Versace Blue Jeans. This, to me, if you want a synthetic fragrance, that's going to be great for the summer. I would recommend this. Not everyone's going to like this. I really like this fragrance, and it's like $20 and it lasts like 7 hours. So I feel like this one, a bunch of the hate doesn't really get deserved. I got a comment on my last week's fragrance rotation, and this guy had said, everything in my list was good except Blue Jeans, and then he said it was the worst fragrance ever made. And I just responded and I was just like, I mean, I like Blue Jeans. You might not think, you might not like it, but I like it. And one thing I always try and say whenever someone is like, oh, well, I don't like this fragrance, I always try and be like, but you're entitled to your own opinion, because I feel like a lot of the people who don't accept that like people can have their own opinions, and it's not just like commenters commenting on people's videos, it's sometimes the video creators too. I feel like sometimes they can be super rude and just like not accept other people's opinions, and that's something I always try to do. I always try to accept everyone's opinions, even if it's like a cologne that I really like and someone's like, oh, I don't like that. It's your opinion in the end. but I think it's super nice. I really love this. It's so good. Uh, Lamel Elixir is a 10 out of 10. Okay, personally for me, for all the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances I have, I would say Le Beau is a 10 out of 10. Ultramale is a 10 out of 10. I would say Lamel Elixir is a 9 out of 10. The only thing for me is it doesn't have the best versatility. And then I would give Lamel, the EDT, I would give that a solid 7.5. I still think it's pretty good. I think for my first JPG, I'm going to get Lamel Parfum because I smelled a clone and really liked it, and I've heard it's arguably the best. So, okay, so personally, I don't really like Lamel Parfum. It just smells okay to me. I feel like when it's on skin, it smells like too fresh. Like out of the bottle, it smells to me it smells completely different on skin and out of the bottle. So I don't prefer that fragrance, but if you like it, definitely get it. Still waiting on that blue jeans in the mail. Dude, trust me, the wait is going to be worth it. I used to not like blue jeans, but it grew on me. The dry down on blue jeans is great. Yeah, it's super good, and it lasts a long time. How is blue jeans the worst? I'm wearing it right now. It's overhated. See, that's what I always try and say, but how much you want to bet half the people haven't even smelt it? A lot of people probably haven't even given it a chance. A lot of people are probably just like, oh, well, I've seen my favorite fragrance influencers say that it's bad. I gotta go. See you, Micah. God bless. Hey, Joel, you have a good night. But I just feel like smell it first and make your own opinion if you haven't smelt it. But like Jeremy Fragrance, he loves it. Fragrance Knowledge likes it. But yeah, so a lot of like the famous influencers do seem to like it too. Which one is your best of all? So like my favorite one is Stronger With You EDT. My dad gave this to me. It was my first fragrance ever. So it does have like a nostalgia effect, but this stuff just smells super good. I've had this bottle for a little over, it's probably been around like a year and a half. But this stuff, the vanilla is aged in it and it's super good. Can you rank all the JPG fragrances best to worst that you've smelled? Okay, yes, I can. So I haven't smelt Scandal or Scandal Le Parfum. I have not smelt Le Beau Paradise Garden or Le Male Lover. I would say the worst one, in my opinion, is Le Male Le Parfum. A step up from that would be Le Male EDT. A step up from that would be Le Male Elixir. A step up from that would be Le Beau, and then tied with Le Beau would be Ultramale. So I guess tied for first would be Le Beau and Ultramale, but that's how my list would go. Been using YSL myself lately. What's your opinion? I smelt myself. It didn't stand out to me when I smelt it, but it definitely smelled good. So I can see the appeal. I can see why it's one of the best selling fragrances right now. So I can definitely see the appeal with it, but it just doesn't really stand out to me. Le Male Le Parfum and Le Male Elixir are two of my favorite scents of all time. Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be your own opinion. I just don't prefer Le Male Le Parfum. Can I see your Dylan Blue and Le Beau next to each other and rate them? Yes, I'm going to finish off the list right now. Are you talking about the Le Beau EDT or Parfum? Okay, sorry, I totally should have clarified that. I always blank because I forget that there's two of them. Le Beau EDT is the one I would put first. And Le Beau Le Parfum, I have smelt that one. I'd probably like put it tied with Le Male Le Parfum. It's not that I think that they're bad smelling fragrances. I just don't really like them. Description of blue jeans. I've been wearing it for 30 minutes. Slightly fresh, spicy, slightly sweet, almost vanillic. Also slightly powdery, but the sweetness stands out most. But it's mixed well. That's actually a pretty good description. I know it has rose. I know it has vanilla. I think it might have like a suede note or something too. But it's just super powdery with me on the dry down. And then sounds like I'll like it, Benji. Yeah, I mean you probably will if that's what it seems like you'll like. And then the last fragrance. This will finish off my summer list. Le Beau EDT. Opens up with bergamot, middle notes of coconut, and base notes of tonka bean. But this stuff is good. I really like this. And it's just a super nice, fresh summer fragrance. And if you like coconut, you're gonna like this. What was your fragrance of the day? My fragrance of the day today was Ralph's Club Eau de Parfum. It's an aromatic lavender and wood heavy fragrance. It's pretty nice. I picked it up for pretty cheap too. But this stuff just smells nice. The whole Ralph Club line, they don't really stand out in any way, but they're just good compliment getters and they're super versatile. Out of your list, what's the best date night summer fragrance? If you're asking out of like the list that I did, this with all the summer fragrances, I would say the best date night one would either be something like Le Beau, um, or if you want to really stand out, go with Hawass. That's what I would probably say. Um, I think you will too, David. I held back on it because it's so controversial, but it's good. What changed from Le Beau EDT to Le Beau Parfum makes you like it less? Okay, so for me, the big thing is you have Le Beau EDT, super good summertime fragrance, great for the summer. And then, in my opinion, they just made it a little bit worse. They made it a little. It's still good in the summer, but they made it a little less, good for the summer. Um, and also, I've never looked up like the note breakdown for Le Beau Le Parfum, so I don't know like what actual notes were changed. Le Beau Le Parfum still smells good, don't get me wrong, but I just really prefer Le Beau over it. So I can't really tell you like what actual change from it that I don't like because I haven't seen the note breakdown. Um, but I don't know. I just feel like I just like this scent profile more, I guess. What do you think of Nautica? If you're talking about Nautica Voyage or just Nautica as a company, they make decent beginner fragrances. I would say if you're a beginner, get something like Nautica Voyage. Get something maybe like Nautica Blue. As a company, they're good. Um, Most people who rag on it just say it's for kids or younger people, which is just dumb to say, but I hope so, Benji. Wait, for what? For if anything, I've heard that if anything, I've heard blue jeans is like for older people. Um for blue jeans, I've heard people say it smells like old man. Okay, see now that makes so much more sense because I read that comment and I didn't know at all what they were saying. Voyage. I'm thinking about Polo. I mean, yeah, Polo is a pretty good brand to buy from. Yeah, for blue jeans, I haven't seen much on it, but people call it a kid fragrance. I wouldn't say that it's a kid fragrance at all. I would say, if anything, it's more of a mature fragrance. But David, I think it would be perfect for you, especially with like your age. All things, you're not old or anything, but you're, I guess, just more mature. So I feel like it would suit you better. Um, get a Mont Blanc over any Nautica fragrance. The thing about that I would disagree with is Nautica, they're just super cheap. So, so I would just say start off with something like Nautica or something like that. But as you said, go to your X store. Definitely go to your X store. See whatever you can find. I'm 14. Um, try and get something like sweet. I would say if you're looking for something good, I have a couple recommendations. Um, get Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct together. Get something like Mont Blanc Legend Red. Have you tried Parfums de Marley brand? No, I haven't. I can't smell niche fragrances by me. You got another list, or was it just a summer spring fragrance? So I do one list to like start off my live every single time. So that was the list for this live, but in the next live that I do, I'll have another list made. So I just do one list per live. Uh oh, we got a lot of comments. Um, is Mont Blanc Legend a winter or summer fragrance? It's super versatile. You can wear it whenever. Um, True, I agree. I hear a lot of people call most sweet fragrances kid fragrances. I wouldn't really say Blue Jeans is like a very sweet fragrance. It's like a powdery sweet fragrance, but it also has like soft spices. Hey yo, Kobe, what's up? I hear a lot of people call most sweet fragrances kid fragrances, overly sweet fragrances. So my budget is like $400. So what do you think? Honestly, what I would look up is I'd look up like Gent Scent's guide to look up Gent Scent's guide to um Look up their guide, or just look up his guide to like starting out with fragrances, or just look up like um, or just look up just like a beginner's guide. I don't know why I struggled so much saying that. Um, Mont Blanc is just as cheap as my rack stores, especially Star Walker, which is better than Nautica. I could see that. I have died. No, don't die. Don't spend that much, especially if you're starting. My name is not the LOL. I like my Invictus Aqua 20. Is that 2016 or 2018 in summer? I could definitely see that. Pretty much any Invictus is going to be good for summer. I have a whack name, bro. Can I see the atomizer on blue jeans? Yeah, it's not like a good atomizer per se, but it's a decent atomizer. Honestly, I kind of don't want to waste it because I love it, but it's just a normal atomizer. There's nothing special about it. Okay, on God. Benji, you gotta be a mind reader for real. Long question. Best daily spring summer fragrances paired with the best late night or late spring slash summer night fragrances and best wall and best fall slash winter daily and best night. Um ooh. Uh that's fucking weird. Michael, you're fucking weird, dude. There's some fucked up shit with you. You definitely enjoy fucking milk as a refreshment, dude. That's so weird. Don't come into my lives asking if I'll fart on the camera. It's an all right atomizer. Yeah, it is. I just saw you live and I thought I would check it out. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Why does the pin on Elixir bigger than LeBone the other? So they just tried to. I guess they just tried to make it look better. Also, I'm going to respond to the one like long question. Does it clap? That's weird. Not answering that. Get rid of him. I got rid of both the people are being weird. Can I mod, please? Dude, please and thank you. Okay, here's the thing. I don't really like, I don't have like mods or anything, and I kind of like just doing everything by myself. In the future, when I expand, definitely I will have someone to be a mod, and if you're still there, I'll probably let you be a mod. How do you choose a new cologne to try? So if I can, I will. Um, if I can, I will sample them in store, and then just like see kind of what I want to get from there. If I can't sample it in store and I have to blind buy, I really won't blind buy online. Um, I'll just like blind buy from the rack stores because I really don't like, I guess, risking a bunch of my money, like blind buying an expensive fragrance online. Um, but also most of the time what I'll do is I'll just like read a little bit into a fragrance and just kind of like get the idea of what that fragrance smells like, and then if I find out my rack stores, I'll just go off like reviews. How much does Dylan Blue cost? So for three, okay, yeah, so he actually lists off the price. $40 to $70 for a 3.4 ounce. And this is, keep in mind this is off a discounter price. Retail a 1.7 ounces is $70, but it's actually pretty cheap, all things considered. All right, I need to respond to this question though. So best daily spring summer fragrance with the best late night spring and summer fragrance. So I would say daily spring and summer. I'd go with Acqua di Gio Profondo. You can really wear this whenever. And then night, I would say something really sexy like Le Beau EDT. So here would be daily spring and summer, and here would be like your night fragrance, like if you're going out or something. And then daily winter fragrance, and then going out. I have a two-way tie for going out in my collection. Actually, no, I don't have a two-way tie because I have my favorite going out fragrance right here. So for daily use in the fall and winter, I would recommend something like Latafa Kamarakawa. It's long-lasting, it's cheap, you can spray a bunch of it. And it's just a really good fragrance. And going out, I would say Stronger With You EDT. You can try the flankers. I have the EDT, and that's what I like the most. Okay, now I need to respond to everything. Pretty good value. Yes, it is. What's a good website to order Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum at a decent price? I would say try Joma Shop, try Fragrance Net or Fragrance CA. Um, I'm gonna drive tomorrow morning to the mall and smell a bunch of fragrances. I'm excited. You should be. I like just trying out new fragrances. Which fragrances will damage hair particles? None. I mean, you really shouldn't be like spraying fragrances on your hair. Um, so I have been going on with my day and my cologne wears off. What do you think I can do to fix it? Do more sprays. Make sure you're properly hydrated. Make sure your skin is moisturized. Um, yeah, what David said, do more sprays. I did. I would say Dylan Blue's a blind by safety. It definitely is. Uh, bro, call your mom and tell her you love her, and then and scream, then hang up the phone. I should blow my. Thanks, man. Great to know. Do you have Burberry London? All right. I do have Burberry London. I'll grab that out. I'm sorry, I don't know how behind I am on comments right now. I'm trying to respond to everything, but I've had a couple longer questions that I had to answer. But yes, I do have Burberry London. My girlfriend got me this for our 8-month anniversary. It smells like pine trees to me. This stuff is super good. It lasts 6 to 7 hours, so it's a decently lasting fragrance. It just smells really good. Camera one isn't too sweet though, right? It is pretty sweet. Turn on your donos, bro. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to turn on my donations. I'll try. I'll try and turn them on so in the future. PJs thank you. Do you think the price of cologne reflects its quality or longevity? So there are some fragrances that are cheaper and they have super good longevity. But they might not have the best quality. Here's the thing. Really, longevity doesn't matter what price. You can find really good, long-lasting fragrances that are cheap, and also some expensive fragrances don't last that long. But definitely quality, you'll see it goes up as price goes up. In most cases, not because I got Chanel in my hair and it hurts really bad on the scalp. Please help. Probably just, I don't know, probably like wash your hair. Because I got Camera is matte sweet. Yeah, it's super sweet. Turn on your donut. I will eventually when I try it or when I learn how. Go shower, bro, and don't be spraying that in your hair. How about the Jimmy Choo's? So I have one bottle of Jimmy Choo. I have where is it? Where? Oh, it's right here. I have Jimmy Choo Man EDT. It's super good. I really haven't smelled a whole bunch of other Jimmy Choos, but I like this. I have Burberry Brit. I have Brit. I like that. On God, I would donate. Okay, I'll try and figure out how to turn on my donations. It's so nice. Yeah, I like Burberry Brit. It's pretty good. Jimmy Choo's have weak longevity but good value. Yeah, like I get like 6 to 7 hours, so it's not the longest lasting fragrance. But they smell super good. Do you have Versace the Dreamer? If so, it's a performance for you guys. For me, it's straight balls. So, for me, I actually have spray on my wrist. I get pretty solid longevity, like 6 to 7 hours. It's not an insanely long-lasting fragrance, though. Sorry, that's an old comment. You're good. Y'all stop yapping about longevity and 2 more sprays. Jean Paul Gaultier. They're good. I don't know if you really. I don't know if you had a question and just want to state that. Don't choke the room though, Kobe. I've heard the same about it. Have you ever had an experience where someone's cologne left a lasting impression on you, positive or negative? Yes, I would definitely say that there are some like positive and negative ones. When someone walks past me and they have a good fragrance on, or when I meet someone for the first time and they have a good fragrance on, I'll always like relate that to myself, or not. I'll relate that to myself. I'll relate that to them every time I talk to them. So I'll be like, oh, this kid smells nice. So yes, but sometimes if you wear like a bad fragrance and it's like I smell you and I'm like, this kid is wearing a cologne, but it smells horrible. I'll just be like, I don't really want to be by you. I just got it. I don't know which one you're talking about. You seem like you have mad riz. Do you pull? Yes, I have a girlfriend. She is in live right now. Hi. What should I wear as my fragrance of the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I was gonna wear LeBeau I was gonna wear LeBeau today, but I'm sick. But I'm gonna be at school tomorrow, so I was thinking I was gonna wear LeBeau tomorrow. The thing with doing more sprays is that it can be overbearing for the first couple of hours, and that's why you might not want to spray more to make up for bad longevity. I mean, here's the thing, and here's my rule with that. If you have a fragrance that's not long lasting and you don't have time to reapply, just spray more than you normally would, but spray it earlier than you would. Um, but if you have time to reapply, just reapply. Isn't Hollis your girlfriend? Yes, Hollis is my girlfriend. Oh, water is so good. Have you heard of the hormone cologne on TikTok? What's your thoughts? Yes, I have heard about that. Anytime you look up fragrances on Amazon, you'll see is like the pheromone colognes. I've never personally tried them though. And I don't really think I'm ever gonna get them. Um, but they do look interesting. It really depends on the fragrance and person, Benji. Moschino, Toy, Boys, Latte F, 3 sprays max, but Jimmy Choo made intense like 6 sprays fine. I agree with that. Explorer for sure tomorrow. Well, I mean, I don't know because I said I was gonna wear LeBeau, and I really want to wear LeBeau. So I think I might wear LeBeau, but I can wear Explorer this weekend. But it really depends on the fragrance. Yeah, that's true. Um, would you ever consider creating your custom-made cologne if given the opportunity? Yes, that's a thought that I've had. Part of me has just always wanted to set up a website and because really all you need fragrance oils, you need something to actually put your fragrances in, and you need perfumer's alcohol. It's probably like $100 to $200 for like just a decent setup. But part of me has just wanted to just like make fragrances online, and then I could like sell them, and I could actually like make money. That stuff is bullshit. I don't know what it is, but maybe. It smells bad to me. I'm so lost. Call your mom and tell her you love her and scream and hang up and I'll sub. I'm not gonna do that. I got a little bit more respect for my mom than to do that. Is Temu a good site to buy fragrances like Blue de Chanel? So anything you buy off Temu is gonna be fake. So no, it's not. Very underrated content creator. Hey, thank you, man. What's your most expensive cologne? So most expensive cologne I have, and it's weird because my most expensive technically isn't my most expensive. So the one that I spent the most money on buying was La Male Elixir. This was $145. And it's super good. I like it, but like I said, $145. But Profundo is $160 for the size I got it in. But I got it at Ross for $90. So I saved $70 just buying it from a rack store. And that's why I always say, go to a rack store because you never know what you'll find. Some people were finding Jean Paul Gaultier's at the rack stores. It was just La Male, but for a hot minute, people were finding a bunch of stuff at the rack stores. Sorry if I sound stuffy. The pheromone fragrance on Amazon's are bullshit. All placebo. Yeah, for sure. Damn. I hate that my most expensive fragrance is the only fragrance I regret buying. I feel so dumb every time I see it. Which one? Yeah, which one was that? Do you think that there are differences between men's and women's colognes, or is it more about personal preference? Honestly, I would say it's more personal preference. Um, because I don't have an issue if you're a guy and you want to wear a women's cologne, or you're a girl and you want to wear a guy's cologne. So it really just depends. I know some people some guys wear women's perfumes because some women find women's perfumes more attractive on guys. So there are a bunch of reasons why you would. If a tornado is to completely molest your house, which fragrance would you save? Yeah, we're not doing that. What is that question? I found so much Creed at Dillard's. See, I'm so pissed because I really want to be able to smell niche fragrances. My Dillards, I don't know, they might have the smallest selection of niche. If it is, they're like super niche brands I've never heard of. But I just like wish that we had like Creed or Aqua de Parma or just like some simple stuff. Creed way too much money. See, here's the thing though. I wish I could know that. I wish I could smell and see if it's too much money. Is the Usher perfume good? I don't know. I've never tried it. I've seen it. I've seen the cologne at my Ross. I don't know if you're talking about the cologne and you just said perfume. But I've seen the cologne at my Ross. It's like $17. Um, so I don't know. I would assume it might be decent because I know a decent amount of people actually have it. Parfum de Marley Pegasus. It's the only niche fragrance I own at the moment. $250 for that nasty ass. I'm fried. David, I'll take it. Just I will send you my address and you can just ship it to me. I'm kidding, obviously. What are your thoughts on celebrity endorsed or designer fragrances? Okay, so designer fragrances. What a designer fragrance is that design house does not only make fragrances, niche fragrances. A niche house only makes fragrances. So, but designer houses make other stuff. But celebrity endorsed stuff, like say Johnny Depp for Sauvage, or for Invictus, there's Jalen Green. Um, I feel like a lot of people will buy a fragrance just because, oh, I love Johnny Depp. He's promoting Sauvage. I should get it. I don't go like that, but honestly, having a good person to endorse your fragrances is kind of like a cheat code, especially if they're super famous like Johnny Depp. It's around $200-$300 on my Dillard, so around 100 to 200 less than retail. Creed. That's actually pretty good if you're finding it for that less than retail at your Dillards. I got it from my mom. It was 200. I feel dumb because I paid that much, and you said you seen it for $17. LOL. Well, was it the Usher like perfume, or was it the cologne? Because okay, well, if you got it for your mom, it's the perfume. So we're talking about a whole different one. Because I found the Usher cologne for like $17. Johnny Depp is a goat for real. Yeah, he is. If you're being serious, I've just sprayed it twice. Still got the box. 75 milliliter, $80 for if you're a real man. If not, that's fine. I don't. What does it even smell like? Because if it kind of smells good, well, actually, you don't think it smells good. I don't wait. A 0.75 ml, bro. It's not. That's like nothing. I don't want that. Okay, David. You can keep it. I insist. I insist. I'm gonna be nice. You can keep it. I insist. Have you ever had a signature scent, and if so, what was it? Yeah, my signature scent for the longest time was Stronger with You EDT. It's super good. I love it. Oh. Yo, where are these Dillards at, bruh? Can send you pics too. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Yes, it's okay, yeah. See, so if it's the feminine version, I can see it going for more. No, 75 ml, 2.5 ounce. See, I don't know. Just here's the thing, because it's like if you don't like it, I don't want to like get it and just not like it. You think LeBeau for 107 is worth it? What size is it? And where are you ordering it from? Because that really depends if it's worth it or not. Can wearing too much cologne be off-putting? And how do you find the right balance? So yes, definitely wearing too much cologne can be off-putting. Same thing with perfumes and stuff. How I find the right balance is, so whenever I get a fragrance, here's how I start it. The first time I wear it, I do 3 sprays, unless I've looked up a video and people say this is how many sprays you should do. But what I do, I just start off with 3 sprays. And then I work if I'm like, okay, this fragrance is too strong off 3 sprays, I'll move it down. If it's perfect, I'll keep it. If it needs to be a little bit stronger, I can adjust from there. But I always like to start with just 3 sprays. I got LeBeau for 133. I know one of my friends wants to get LeBeau. And I think they're selling a 4.2 ounce for or 4.2 ounce for like $113 on Amazon right now. Bro, just let me know if anyone may want it. The more I look at it every day, the more I feel like I need it. All right, I will. I highly recommend 20 plus sprays for any cologne. That's way too much. Bro, Kobe, what the hell? 20 sprays is too much. 125 milliliter off fragrance buy. Honestly, I would say don't buy it from Fragrance Buy. I'd say just buy it off Amazon because one, if you have Amazon Prime, it's going to come a lot quicker. Um, and you're going to save a little bit of money. So I would say just look on Amazon before you decide to buy it. But honestly, buy it from either. But I would just say Amazon if you want to save a little bit of money and if you have an Amazon Prime account. Have you ever had a negative experience with a particular cologne and that put you off from wearing it again? So I've never had a experience that I've never worn that fragrance again. I have had a couple negative experiences. I was wearing, okay, so here, and this just shows you like people will complain over the dumbest shit ever. I was wearing Mont Blanc Explorer as my fragrance of the day this one day, and I wore 3 sprays. Right? If you guys have smelt this fragrance, you know 3 sprays is not that much. If you smelt Creative Ventus, you know 3 sprays is not that much. Right? I'm wearing 3 sprays, and I walk past this girl, and she goes, "Do you always have to put?" She's like, "Do you always have to put so much cologne on?" And it's just so stupid. Hello, bro. Hey, what's up? What's that username, bro? And what do you recommend for smelling like a forest? I guess what I would recommend is Burberry London because it smells like a pine tree. So that would get you to like a forest smell, I suppose you could say. I told a girl that she can spray her perfume in my mouth for a kiss. LOL. That's kind of funny, honestly. I put a light coat of unscented lotion on my skin before applying fragrances. Seems to make it last longer. Yeah, well, okay. Here's the thing, and actually, I saw this. I saw this thing, and this person had said, when you apply lotion to your skin before applying a fragrance, you're making a barrier between your skin and the fragrance. So, a even better way of putting on lotion and applying a fragrance is if you spray your fragrance, let it dry, and then you put lotion over it to seal it into your skin. I was dumb. I'm assuming she probably didn't let you kiss her. I will not be able to smell my own cologne. I don't know what you're referencing. Do you think the same people can smell, or do you think the same cologne can smell different on people due to body chemistry? Yes. So that's a big thing with fragrances. Is body chemistry is everything with it. So every cologne will smell in some way slightly different, person to person. Who's your favorite fragrance creator? Either, I guess I have like a 3-way tie. Nubs Fragrances, Jeremy Fragrance Knowledge. But then there's also some really good ones like Gent Sense. There's Triple B Productions. It's like Big Beard something, I can't remember. Doubt it unless they never shower. For like smelling people due to different chemistry, because everyone's skin chemistry is different, so it's gonna smell different on everyone. Encore Noir, Mr. Remaker, yes. Lalique, Ancre, Lalique, Lalique Ancre Noir literally smells like a tree. I appreciate it. I love you. The perfume sucked, but the kiss was good. All right, that's good. I low-key use these lives as ASMR. Oh, okay, that's fine. Thoughts on the Cologne Boy? Okay, here's the thing. It's just I don't know like if I just like more mature content and stuff. Um, but I really don't like how whenever he sprays a Jean Paul Gaultier, he's always like spanks it and stuff, and it's it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable or anything, but it's just weird because a lot of people think like he's 13, like he's 13, he's 14. He's 17 years old, guys. He is 17 years old. He's not a kid. He's 17. And I just think it's kind of weird, honestly. Just like always smacking the butt, always being like, yeah, we got to lotion up for the homies. It's just something I never really got behind. So I like some of his stuff when he's just being serious, but I really can't get behind a bunch of his stuff. It's me again. Hey, what's up? Lotion up for the homies. He's going to ask you to whisper next. Can you whisper for tingles? Hey, everyone. So we're going to be spraying fragrances today. Okay, here's the thing. It's like, I could never be like an ASMR influencer because I feel like Like I just have too much like self-respect. Bro, have you watched School of Scent? He's my favorite YouTuber beside fragrance YouTuber besides you. His Roast My Subs collection series is very good. Yeah, I do watch him. I forgot to mention him. He's really good too. I like him. Also, so here's something that I want you guys to do. Um, I have my email linked like for this account, which is just like I guess like a business email. So if any of you guys want to send pictures of your collection, go to the email in my bio, and send me a picture of your collection. And eventually, when I have enough, I'll make a like reacting to your fragrance compilation. Although I don't know how I would do that because I'd be recording off my phone. Oh no, I will find a way to do it. I'll probably like end up signing in on like I don't know, a Chromebook or something. He's 17. What? Yeah, no, he's like 16 or 17, but like he drives. Like he has videos where he's in the driver's seat and he's like, I just drove to this place, but he revealed that he's 17. He gives you the Tinkles McCreamer. That's crazy that he's 17. Yeah, it's weird. I always thought that he was 14 or 15 at most. Okay, see, here's the thing though. You might think he's 14 or 15, and a lot of people might think I'm like 16 or 17. I'm 15. I don't know if that's shocking. I know it's pretty shocking sometimes. I get because of the beard. Also, if you see me in person, I'm 6'2" as well, but I'm 15. Bro, you other go. Hey, thank you. How do marketing campaigns affect your precipitation of a new cologne release? So definitely, like if there's a lot of good marketing, that's going to make me want to actually go in and smell that fragrance. So if there's not a lot of marketing and they just release a fragrance, even if it's a good fragrance, not a lot of people are gonna actually be able to like, know about it. Such as Starwalker Extreme. I have that fragrance. But this just went completely under the radar when it came out. And it's a shame because it's a really good fragrance, but it's just went under the radar. But I really like it. It's super nice. That was good ASMR. Hey, thank you, bro. You should do that. Very good video idea. The roasting subscribers collection because I definitely do want to do it. I thought you're 18 at first. You're 15. Yep, 15. Bro, got good genetics. Thank you. So when did you first find interest in fragrances? So how I first got into fragrances, started dating my girlfriend. I told my dad, I was like, hey, I need a fragrance. I want to smell good. I had no plan on like collecting a bunch of fragrances, right? I never thought I'd end up having over 40. So he gave me my bottle of Stronger With You EDT, and I was like, okay, I like this fragrance. I want more than one though, because I want to be able to switch up. So I either bought, I can't remember which one I bought. I either bought Mont Blanc Explorer or I bought Azara the Most Wanted Parfum. I was working at McDonald's at that time, so I had money. So I bought that. And then I was like, I like these two fragrances. I want something a little better for the warmer months. So I got Explorer, I'm pretty sure. And then it just kind of went off from that. Because then I started actually like watching fragrance influencers and stuff, and that's really when my joy and love for fragrances came in. When I get blue jeans, I'll send you a pic of my collection. All right, do that. They did Starwalker Extreme dirty, like dirty with the like marketing and stuff, or just like releasing it and shit. But I like it, dude. I really like it. What's the most unique cologne you've ever tried? Ooh, that's honestly a good question. I don't know the most unique cologne I've ever tried. Oh, that's actually a super good question. I don't know. I'd say most. Okay, I don't know one that I've ever tried, but the most unique fragrance in my collection, I would say, is Versace the Dreamer. I have it sprayed on my wrist. It's super heavy on the white florals, but I like it. It's very much a very artistic fragrance. Not autistic, but artistic. Also, I want to say we've already been going live for about 55 minutes. I do need to get going, getting ready to go to bed soon. So we probably got about 5 to 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap up the live. But I'll probably be live either Sunday or Monday. I'm sorry that I won't be live until then, but I'll be live later. What fragrance has the best atomizer in your collection? Jimmy Choo Man has the best atomizer. It's the only fragrance I have that's pressurized. that has a pressurized atomizer. So good. Super good atomizer. And that smell, super good. To be honest, on my first day, I had to use my mom's Bath and Body Works body spray. Oh my god, that's funny. Damn, 15 already working on that grind. Hey, gotta chase the hustle. The hustle won't chase you, or whatever someone said that I heard. What's your go-to cologne for a night out? So, go-to fragrance for my night out would just be Stronger With You EDT. It's always been my go-to. That's not lined up. Oh. Is Chanel overrated? As a brand, they make okay fragrances. They're super overpriced. When they hit discount sites, they really don't get that discounted. So I feel like they might be a little overrated. Yeah, they did it dirty, deserves some hype, but no one knew it existed. Hey, for sure. I like the Dreamer. I like the Dreamer too. Have you ever bought a cologne based solely on its packaging? So yes, I won't lie. One of the only reasons why I got La Male Elixir, I really liked the can. And luckily I liked the actual fragrance as well. But yeah. I have to go. Have a blessed night. God bless. Hey, Hayden, I'll see you in one of the other lives. Have a good night. Hey bro, you work out? Honestly, no. I really don't work out that often. I kind of just have better genetics, all things considered. So I don't really work out, but I have like slight muscle definition. What's the most expensive cologne you've ever purchased? I answered that already, but I'll answer it again. Most expensive that I've actually it would be La Male Elixir, $145. Who is Hollis? Low-key some AI type comments. Hollis is my girlfriend. Do you have any favorite colognes, commercials, or advertisements? The whole Johnny Depp Dior things. I really like those advertisements. I gifted my son Bulgari Atlantique for his first cologne. I haven't smelt that one. I've heard some really good things about that though. I've heard a bunch of good stuff about just Bulgari in general. I don't know if you're a guy or a kid, or not or a kid, a guy or a girl, but just W parent. What's his girlfriend, bro? Chill, Mr. Cream. Oh shoot, my bad. Hey, you're good. You're good. Ugh. You want to know something I never understood? The fucking TikTok live, like all those NPC lives, and it's like thank you for the roses. It's like I'd rather shoot myself than do that. Hoss asks very detailed questions. She does. She really does. Bro's trying to get banned. Me or the Mr. Creamer? Great content. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to go to bed here soon. So I'm probably going to probably got like about 5 more minutes before I'm gonna get off. For real, Benji. Okay, here's the thing. I'll only like ban you from my chat. Like a lot of the people who walk in and they're immediately just like, and I'm not gonna ban you, but the people who like as soon as I come in, the first thing they talk about is like molesting something. Like, for as weird as that sounds to say, it's like even weirder to actually happen. But like when people just join in and talk about like molesting things, that's a good way to get banned really quick. Or a lot of people are just like, um, or a lot of people are just like, no one cares about Cologne, and it's like, well, I have 600 subscribers, so obviously at least 600 people care about Cologne. Do I have a favorite rapper? Yes, I do have a favorite rapper. I would say my favorite rapper probably Kendrick Lamar. I really like his stuff, and I have 2 of his vinyls. But yeah, I'd say Kendrick Lamar. Another rapper I would say I really like that I guess I've been into recently. I would say I also like Big Sean. I like Big Sean too. How often do you change your cologne collection? Like, how often do I reorganize? Because I'll reorganize either when I get a bunch of new fragrances, or when I like get rid of some fragrances. Because like when I traded my fragrances, I rearrange them. Um, they do that. Who asked crap? Yep, I agree with you, Kobe. Bro, my stepdad knows a guy who knows Big Sean. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. Really, the only reason why I said Big Sean is because I'm blanking. I do like Big Sean. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd put him in my top 10 though. I'm thinking of who am I thinking of that I really like? I don't even know. Mr. Cream Maker, nice man. All right. You mess with Young Boy. Not really. There's a couple fragrances or a couple. Oh my god, I'm so stuck in Cologne. There's a couple Young Boy songs that I like. I think Nevada is my favorite. Other than that, he has some okay fragrances. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm actually stupid. Otherwise, he has like a couple other good songs, but I'm not like the biggest fan of them. What's the oldest cologne in your collection? Honestly, I have no clue. I'd probably say I think it would be. Oops, I think it would be CK1 Shock. Or oh my god, CK1. Um, but yeah, I would say CK1 would be my oldest because it's like it was like 1991 or something when it came out. Keep listening. All right, I will. Thank you, man. You like the Kendrick Drake diss? No, honestly, I think Drake kind of sucks. What's your opinion on seasonal cologne rotations? Honestly, I think it's fine. I know a lot of people only wear kind of like you're saying, like these specific fragrances when it's the season, and they won't wear them, and they'll put the other ones up. I think that's fine. Personally, I just leave everything out, because like sometimes I want to wear something different. Um, you like 21? 21 Savage is good. Um, but yeah, he's good. He kind of fell off a little bit. Twice as crazy. I didn't mean to. Are there any colognes you wore in the past that you wouldn't wear now? No. I mean, there are really no fragrances that I've tried on that I like would just never wear. Well, there are a couple, but like I honestly wouldn't like. I don't know. I just can't remember a bunch of the fragrances that I ended up not liking. I try to like block them out of my head. Uh, Drake is way too zesty for comfort. I mean, Drake diss track that Kendrick made. Yeah, I do like that one. What? That's isn't that off like that? If that is, I like that. I think Metro Boomin's whatever thing he did, but where he like dissed him in like Morse code. I don't know if that was true, but I like that beat on it. How do you feel about fragrances that are considered timeless? There definitely are a bunch of fragrances that are considered timeless, and I agree that are timeless fragrances. Um, so I definitely like it, and I'm interested to see in the future what some of those timeless fragrances are gonna be. But I'm caught up with these hoes. They gon' follow ballin' like a baller, block it. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually try and sing that. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, man. God bless. Hey, Joe, you have a good one. What's up with chat tonight? What do you mean? Where are we having fun? Um, what's the most underrated cologne in your opinion? Versace Blue Jeans all the way. So underrated. So underrated and so overhated. Most underrated is Creed Aventus. I would just say because it's been done so many times and like there's so many better iterations of it. Like Club de Nuit Intense Man. That's totally better than that. Azaro. Favorite video game. Okay, so my favorite video game right now I'd say is Forza Horizon 5. Um if you asked me this a couple months ago, I'd probably say 2K because I'm good at basketball. And I always just like playing 2K, but the new 2Ks have kind of been ass. What's your favorite cologne bottle design? I would honestly say my favorite cologne bottle design. That's interesting. I think as an underrated, I'd say maybe like I'd say maybe one of the JPGs, but just one that I like because of like the shape and everything. I really like blue jeans because it's just like a mini little soda bottle. Um, but Forza's so good. Yeah, I do. I love Forza. I first played Horizon 4, then I got Horizon 3, and then I got Horizon 5, and I got like Motorsport 6, and then I bought Horizon 1 for my Xbox 360. How do you discover new colognes? So really what I'll do is what I'll do is I'll like see them online, like someone will be talking about a new release, and then I'll just see if I can test them in stores. So that's really like how I'll discover all the new ones. Bro, are you a car guy? I have a Mini Cooper. I would say I'm a car guy. I don't have my license though, but I will have a '09 Outback, so I won't really have a cool car. But I definitely have plans. If I actually like make it big on YouTube and I have a bunch of money, um, I got a couple cars that I want. C5 Corvette is definitely, or no, not a C5. C4 Corvette is one that I really want. Um, I really wanted a 350Z for the longest time, but honestly, just from just okay. Here's my thing with a bunch of cars that like have a cars that like you put a turbo in, like why I probably wouldn't buy like a 350Z, or why I wouldn't buy something that like if I were to mod it, I'd put a turbo in, is with a turbocharger, you have to mess with your cooling, you have to mess with your fans and everything. With a turbocharger or with a supercharger, you can just slap that thing on with an intake and it'll be perfectly fine. Um, no, perfect first car. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a bad first car at all. It's my older brother's car. My parents are giving him some money. He has a job, but my parents are also giving him some money. He wants to buy a Mustang GT. He wants to buy a '04. No, not a '04. He wants to buy like a '04 GT. Well, he really wants to buy a '04 SVT Cobra, but those things are mad expensive. But him and my dad want to go like 50-50 on a 96 Cobra. How do you think cologne trends have changed over the years? So it's really just like the appeal of how some stuff has changed over the years. The stuff like La Male EDT, which we view as a classic fragrance, is really just how everything has changed. Like I said, is just like people's taste. So I would say something like Eros EDT for now, that's super popular for us now. In the future, that's going to be looked at as a classic fragrance more than likely. So it's really just like what's popular becomes not popular and it becomes a classic fragrance, and then all the new stuff comes in. Terminator is what he wants. Yeah, he does want Terminator, but they're so expensive. So he just wants to get a '04 GT, not an SVT Cobra. But yeah. Would you drive a minivan? I would prefer not to. I got an '01 GT. Okay, so my favorite GTs, my favorite Mustangs, and it's unpopular, but my number one favorite, '96 Mustang. I don't know why. I just really like how they look. Second favorite would be a Fox body Mustang. Like a '86 or an '87 Fox body. I really like those Fox bodies. My dad used to have a '96, or no, he had a '94. And he had a Fox body as well. Good question, Hollis. Yes, great question. Who's your favorite subscriber slash fan? Honestly, that's a hard question. Hollis is my favorite fan. Do you prefer any clones with a strong sillage or ones that stay closer to skin? Stronger sillage because I like to get noticed. Dude, I feel like I'm edging the purchase on button on Hall. Dude, just buy it. Buy it. Go for it. Do you see yourself going to college? Okay, so my stepdad. My stepdad served in the military. Part of his military agreement was all of his kids get college for free. Both my older siblings are going to college this year. They're not twins. It's my stepsister and my brother, but they're going up to college. I don't really know if college is for me. I'm a freshman in high school, so I still have a couple years to decide. Personally, I don't want to go to college. I want to make it big on YouTube, so that's really my goal. In the end, 96 2000's best Mustangs. Yeah, I can agree like that. Been like this for days. Aaron, just buy it, dude. Um, hell yeah, man, you got to say, hey, thank you. How do you match your cologne to your outfit? So I don't know. It really just depends. If I wear something that's like cooler, if I wear shorts and a t-shirt, more than likely it's because it's going to be a warmer day out, so I'm going to wear like a warm weather fragrance. So it really doesn't have to do with like my outfit that I would match like fragrance with, rather just the temperature, which I guess you can say kind of matches the outfit. Safe answer there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to imagine what would have happened if I didn't say Hollis. Top three parfum to Marley. I've never smelled any, but if just based off what they smell like, so from what my understanding of what they smell like would be, Greenlee, Percival, and Leighton. What's the weirdest cologne name you've come across? Oh, that's good. Honestly, I don't know. Like, there's really not a lot of weird fragrance names I've actually ran into, but there's a lot of just like weird brand names. Like a bunch of the niche fragrance brands have like some of the wildest names. Also, I just want to say, put in your guys' last comments. I'm gonna have to get off live soon. I said I was gonna do 5 more minutes, 7 minutes, not seven, 12 minutes ago. So I do gotta get off pretty soon. Well, I've never heard of that kind of military deal. So just the thing is, with his deal, he had said, I want my kids to have free college. And because the war in Iraq had just started, the government was just like, yeah, sure. But a lot of places, because the VA will cover it, and I don't know if it's like because he got like injured when he was in there, that's why he got it. But I know like they've done it for a decent. I know that they do it for a decent amount of people. Do you think that there are certain scents that are most appropriate for certain ages? Yeah, definitely. Like there are some, older fragrances like CK1, Lamel EDT, which are better for, older people. And like Lamel Elixir, Versace Eros, better for the younger people. Match your cologne to the weather and event. Definitely. Is Adidas cologne good? No. W Live, thank you. What's the best cologne bargain you've ever found? Ooh, great question. Oh, that's a hard question, honestly. Maybe Profundo for $90. Um, yeah, Profundo for $90, or maybe Ralph's Club for. I no, not Ralph's Club for 27 even. Probably Prada Luna Rosa EDT for $23. Definitely up there. So I'd say it's either the Aqua di Gio or the Prada. Do you consider Kobe the GOAT? No, Michael Jordan. You said that one Dillard's deal you got. What one? What deal? The big deal where I had to spend like 220 bucks, or what? Yeah, man, I got Profondo for 130. I mean, it's good. It's good. Do not get me wrong, it's super good. Um, I am the GOAT, buddy. Yeah, Kobe, you are. How do you feel about limited edition or discontinued colognes? I like the okay, I like when colognes get discontinued, because if you have it, it's like, oh, I have this thing that's discontinued. What I don't like is how the price goes up. And I feel like limited edition fragrances are kind of stupid. I get here's our 10th year making this cologne. We're gonna make a 10th year, but yeah, I don't know. But really, apart from that, there's no reason to do a bunch of like limited editions. Proud of that to steal. Yeah, that was at my Albertsons. Do you have any clones that you wear for special occasions only? Stronger with you, EDT. I only wear that for date nights. Whenever me and my girlfriend have like, it's our 1 year, 6 months, something like that. MJ is, and it's not even close. Respect mom. Yeah, respect him. Here's the thing. LeBron, yeah, he's good. A lot of people would say he's the GOAT. He has 40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds and assists, but you played 23 years in the league, or I guess he's on his 20th year. You play 20 years in the league as the number one option every team you go to. You're gonna get a bunch of stats. I'm not denying his legacy. He's a great player. But if Michael Jordan played the same amount of years than him, he would have been better. All right. Also, warning. Put in your guys' last comments of the lives. I do have to get off soon. But yeah, best cheap Cologne cool water. I haven't been able to smell that, but I do want to get a bottle. Le Balls, yeah, that's for real. What's your opinion on reformulated colognes? I hate when they have a good cologne and they reformulate it um, because like a bunch of fragrances are super good and then they just get super weak because they've been reformulated. MJ on top for sure. All right, bro. I'm gonna get off, grab some Red Bull, and hit some squads with the boys. See ya. Hey, I'll see you. MJ and Kobe, LeBron not even in my top 5. Yeah, I really don't know what my rankings would be. I'd say definitely MJ's up there. I wouldn't put Kobe in my top 5. LeBron has to be up there. Kareem has to be up there. Magic Johnson has to be up there. What's your dream cologne that hasn't been created yet? So if I were to make my own fragrance, it would have vanilla, it would have coconut, it would be super long lasting, would be a huge compliment getter. I have a couple ideas if I do make fragrances, like what roughly I would want them to smell like. So I got a couple ideas. Stanford, you're not okay. Oh, you just blind bought LeBeau EDP? I would say LeBeau EDT is better. That's my personal opinion though. How none of them in top 5? He was saying MJ and Kobe are. LeBron is not in his top 5. He wasn't saying MJ and Kobe and LeBron weren't in his top 5. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this live. If you guys want to put any of your guys' last comments in real quick, I will do my best to respond to them. This was a pretty good live. I'm happy that I got to do a live today. Thank you all for being good. Thank you all for being good. Hold on. Pause. Let's forget about what I just said. But thank you guys for not being weird. Hey, peace, Kobe. Yeah, no, okay. So he was saying MJ and Kobe are in his top 5. LeBron was not in his top 5. All right, but thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your guys' night. I will see you guys in my fragrance of the day tomorrow. I hope you all have a great rest of your guys' day. Thank you guys for watching.